everyone. This is Coach A, checking in from Decaf Coffee Republic. We're located at the second floor of Pioneer Street Market, also known as PSM. We're located inside HMR parking compound along Reliance Street from the city of Mandaluyong, and this is across TV5. Okay, for tonight, you're joining me for Coaching for the Soul. This is Strengthening Thursday, brought to you by our coffee shop, Decaf Coffee Republic. We exist for two things. We inspire people and help transform lives. And for tonight, I'm talking about what matter most to you. Okay, technically, I want to dwell into the things that you're fighting for, okay, the things that you are fighting for your life, fighting for your family, fighting for your career, okay, and many times you have heard this saying, okay, choose your battles wisely. Sino nakarinig na nun? Okay, choose your battles wisely. If this is the first time that you're joining me, if you're watching this on a replay, good evening, this is Coach A, and I'm a certified life coach, and there are two things that I do. First, okay, I help people, I empower people to be mentally fit, okay, to be mentally strong, so you can be in control of your life. So many times you feel insane, you feel mentally challenged simply because you are not mentally strong, okay? Taking from the word of Dr. Ronald Castillo, okay, Del Castillo, he said that mental well-being is thinking, feeling, and behaving. Okay, so last time, I was talking to Connected Women of Mandaluyong. Hello, Coach Celia. If you're watching, Coach Jendi, thank you for being here last night and for holding your Connected Women monthly gathering here at Decaf Coffee Republic. So, I shared with them last night, okay, some people think, okay, they are mentally ill. Some people think some people feel they are mentally ill. Some people behave like they're mentally ill, but many people just assume they are. Let me repeat that. Some people believe, okay, that they're mentally ill simply because they think they're ill, they feel they're ill, and they behave like an ill person. But truth of the matter, it's not. Okay? Minsan kasamaan lang talaga ng ugali. Okay, ngumiti tayong lahat. Di ba? Diba, minsan sinasabi natin, diba, there are really things, I'm starting very strong because I wanted really people to understand what it means when we talk about mental wellness or mental health, okay? Dr. Castillo said, when we talk about mental health, we talk about or we think about illness, correct? Pag sinabi natin, let's talk about your mental health, you always think of, am I sick? What is my illness? Am I krung-krung? Am I baliw? No. Can we just think of, when we talk about your mental well-being, we're talking about your wellness. We're talking about how healthy you are, how fit you are, okay? And many times, you just misconstrued that because things are difficult to think, things are difficult to handle, you're thinking that you are mentally ill. But could it be possible na things are just too heavy for you? Things are just too tight for you? Alright? Could it be na you're just taking all the fights? Lahat pinapatulan mo, hindi mo naman dapat patulan. Okay, so that's one thing that I do as a life coach. Okay, I empower people to be mentally fit so you can think well, you can stay alive and live beautifully. Okay, personal advocacy is mental wellness. I believe that regardless of your mental condition, regardless of your mental or clinical diagnosis, you can live a life that is functional, you can achieve your goals, you can still perform, you can still be the person that is really living fully. Okay, so marami pong tao sa bahay namin. Okay, when I say bahay, this is the Decaf Coffee Republic. Marami pong tao dito sa bahay namin who are clinically challenged, okay, clinically diagnosed, mentally challenged, but they are living a beautiful life. Kung nandito ka ngayon, pumalakpak ka. Kaya meron, di ba? So may kasama po ako. Okay, so another thing that I do, okay, I am the global partner of the Life Coach Training Institute that is based in Texas, Dallas, USA. And I do Life Coach Certification Program here at Decaf Coffee Republic at our function hall. We're up for batch 11 on September 29 and October 6. Okay? So sa lahat po na naghihintay na ma-certified as a life coach, we're inviting you, if you are a naturally gifted coach. Okay, sino dito ang mga naturally gifted coach? Okay, ano yung mga naturally gifted coach? You are a person, okay, that naturally believes in people. Okay, you are a person who naturally believes that there is more to life. You are a person who wants to help people be better. You are a person who believes, okay, that in every person there is goodness. You are a person who cannot sit down and just allow your teammates, the person next to you, wallowing in grief, wallowing in self-pity at wala kang gagawin. You are a naturally gifted coach if ikaw yung laging takbuhan sa opisina, lagi ikaw ang pinupuntahan ng mga kamag-anak, at yung buong kwento ay alam mo, hindi dahil chismosa ka, but simply because your heart is so big, you are compassionate and you care for people. Okay, is there anyone in the house like that? Okay? Hindi. Sabi ni Coach Mel, hindi ko alam. Okay, hindi. Ako yan. Diba? Tama. Alright. You are an accidental coach. Okay, you can be an accidental coach. Who are the accidental coaches? You are in a position right now in the workplace where you are handling people. You are coaching people. You are in the leadership position. You are directing people. You are helping people to be better. That's an accidental coach. Now, if you want to professionalize what you are doing, you want to earn the tools, the skills, the knowledge, the resources, and be part of the growing and thriving community of certified life coaches in the house, I personally invite you to be part of our family. We are celebrating our certification program in the Philippines in the next 2 months. Okay, so we are celebrating on November 25. And with that, our founder from US is coming over. Coach Kendra Smiley will be here to celebrate with us. Today, as we speak, there are already 68 certified life coaches in the house, and we believe that we continue to grow. Okay, nasa na mga certified coaches in the house? Okay, meron po, totoo po yan, hindi yan kan. Kasi lakasan nyo, di ba? Hindi nila naririnig. Lakasan natin ng konti. If you're watching us live, okay, we encourage you to share, okay, this video to your timeline, to the Facebook groups that you are part of. Coach Teen and Coach Sean, we're missing you in the house tonight. Okay, tonight as we talk about your battles in life, okay, fighting for what matter most, okay, I encourage, I probe my guests on floor to think, to share the things that they are fighting for. So if you are watching and if you care enough to share with us what are the things that you're fighting for, okay, you can type in the comments below. Okay, I want to share with you something from JoyBell C. She said that choose your battle wisely. After all, life isn't measured by how many times you stood up to fight. It's not winning battles that makes you happy, but it's how many times you turn away and choose to look into a better direction. Life is too short to spend it on worrying. Fight only the most important ones and let the rest go. Many times, most of us fight every battle that comes our way. We pick every battles that comes to us. We pick every battles that life presents to us. Okay, sabi natin wala tayong choice. Meron ba talagang walang choice? Meron ba? There is always a choice. Okay. Now, why do you need to choose your battles? I'm gonna share with you. By the way, I'm sharing with you part of my discussion is from Celestine Chua. Hi, Celestine. If you're watching, I'm sharing part of your resources. Okay. She said, there are 3 reasons or important ways for you to reconsider the value of choosing your battles. 3 things. She said, truth of the matter, not everything is important. Agree, disagree? Some things in life, or most of the things that you're fighting for today, okay, may not matter to you 5 to 10 years from now. Right? You've been fighting. That's why when I started my talk earlier offline, I asked my guests, okay, for those of you watching here on Facebook Live and on a replay, I asked my guests, may pinaglalaban ka ba talaga o lumalaban ka lang kasi may kalaban ka at lumalaban sa'yo? Many times we fight for things simply because we are threatened. Many times we fight for things simply because we're protecting our territorial being. Who can connect with me? If you can connect, give me some emojis. On floor, okay, kung nakaka-connect ka, ngitian mo na lang ako. Sorry na. Okay. I want to encourage you, if you are watching online, okay, if you're watching on the replay, sometimes it helps, okay, if you can just speak your thoughts out. Kung may pinaglalaban ka, sulat mo lang dyan sa comment para alam natin may pinaglalaban ka talaga. Okay? Next. Would you think that all the battles in life, would you agree with me that all the battles you're facing today are of different magnitude? May maliit, malaki, tama? Pero lahat pinapatulan mo. Dito lang ako nakatingin. Tama ba? Who can connect? O, sige, ngiti na lang kayo. Ha? Okay, now, would you agree with me as well that every battle takes your time? But time is limited. Correct? And on the third, we all have limited time on earth. Right? And we have limited time on earth. And every battle takes time. So why do you waste your time picking up all the battles? Both important and unimportant. The point of choosing your battles is for you to be strategic in how you use your limited time, the most limited resources, that is time. All of us, me, you, everyone, if you're living on earth, okay, unless I have an audience from the outer space, so I don't know how many hours you have, but if you're living on earth, we all have 24 hours. Agree?
Yes.
Agree? Yes. All right, so how do you use your 24 hours? Do you enjoy life or do you enjoy fighting? Or do you enjoy looking for kaaway? Ouch. Minsan kasi lumalabas ng tayo, naghahanap tayo ng kaaway eh. Wala naman tayong kaaway. Sige, pwede kayong pumalakpak kung tinatamaan na kayo para mailabas ang emosyon. Oo. I'm sharing with you 8 pages. I'm just on my first page. So pumalakpak na kayo pero para lumabas ng konti yung tension, di ba? What matters most to you? What are the most important goals that you have in life? How many visions do you have? Technically, you're supposed to have one vision and all the goals is connected to that. But countless of people, I would say, anong vision mo? Coach, madami eh. Kulang ang isang papel. Paano tayo matatapos niyan? Yung isang vision nga, hindi tayo matapos-tapos eh, madami pa. Okay? Fighting for every battles takes time. And fighting for every battles will leave you no room to fight for what matter most. So let me change my question, okay, from asking, may pinaglalaban ka, anong pinaglalaban mo, to what matter most for you? What matter most to you? Because you know what happens? Most of people go through life fighting for every battles in life. And for those things that matters most to them, naiiwanan nila. We go through life fighting every battles, leaving the most important and valuable things on the side. And when we come back, we realize that the most important things in life is already wrecked and destroyed. How many of you continue to fight for your career, for your promotion, for money, for success? And when you come back having all this, winning, you find your family gone and your family wrecked. At wala na sila. How many of you fights for your pride, for your ego, for the things that you want to achieve in life, for your position, for being right, and at the end of the day, you lose your peace of mind? Come on now. Give me a smile. You know, winning in life doesn't mean that you're right. You could be right all the time, but you have lost the battle because you have lost the most important people in your life. Time, people, values, irreplaceable. Are you fighting for them? Or you just allow them to be wrecked by what you pursue? The truth of the matter are not important. Ouch. Fighting for what matter most to you means knowing, okay, when to take something further, or when to just shrug it off and say, it's over, I'm walking away. Many times you think that walking away means losing. But do you know that walking away is the most intelligent gesture a human being can do? Walk away, fight is over. That's not my fight, that's not for me, that's for you. How many times you have fought the wrong fight simply because of your pride and you want things to end the way you want it, but it's not worth it. O sige, breathe in, breathe out. Alright, it's okay. You wanna check? Are you fighting for the right battles? Are you fighting? Are you winning? Gusto nyo na bang pag-aralan? Handa na ba kayo? Kayang lumaban? Ayaw eh. Okay. Every one of us have countless of battles on hand today. Would you agree with me? A normal being, even right now, if I challenge you, you have at least 10 things that you're fighting for. Yeah. You can check it easily. 10 things that you want to run the way you want it. 10 things that you want to end the way you want it. 10 things that you want to happen exactly the way you picture it. Correct? Correct? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your energy? Is it worth your heart? So why are you fighting for it? Okay. So, on number 1. Wala pa. Wala pa. Nag-intro lang ako. Tinamaan ka na ba? Wala pa. Number 1. Let's do this. Evaluate the problem. Evaluate the battle. Is the problem really important to you, to your family, to the people you love, to your calling, to your mission, to your purpose? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, will this problem matters to you? Eh kung hindi na-resolve, mamamatay ka ba? Do you really need to deal with it? Okay. Kung ayaw mo pa rin sumuko, let me ask you. The time you're spending resolving this matter, can you spend it somewhere else that could make you feel better, improve, enjoy life? If the answer is yes, then you know that problem is not for you. Agree, disagree? Okay. Have you experienced people who bad-mouth you at work? Do you experience people who speak behind your back? Wala, ganun. Mababait ang mga kasama nyo. Grabe, mabuhay kayo. Saan ba yung mga kumpanya na yan? Hahanapin ko. Sino? Nasa langit? Diyos ko, puro ba kayo anghel? Mali ata itong topic ko. Any one of you here who experience unfair treatment at the workplace? Any one of you here, you feel rejected? Okay, unappreciated. Oh, di ko na kayo titingnan. Ngitian nyo na lang ako. Sila na lang kausapin natin dito. Okay, and what do you do when that happens to you? What do you do, hello? What do you do? Yung totoo. Oh. Nagpipray, ignore. O, lumalaban kayo. At nag-iiyak kayo dyan.
Laban muna bago pray.
Alright? How many of you spend your time defending yourself to other people? Worse, you're defending yourself hindi doon sa umaatake sa'yo. Tama? Correct? Inaway ka ni person A, ang niraratratan mo si person Z. Inaway niya ako. Pinagsasalita niya ako. Masakit. O, di tatlo na kayo may problema ngayon. Hindi ko na itutuloy. Do you do that? Inaway ka ni Pedro, niratratan mo si Juan. Ano naman ang kinalaman ni Juan sa'yo? Hindi, nilalabas ko lang ang saloobin ko. Kasalanan niya. Tapos dalawa na kayong masama ang loob. Dalawa na kayong galit. Dalawa na kayong may kaaway. Wala namang nasulbang problema. Okay. Listen up. Kung may ganito kang problema, makinig ka sa akin. Do you know that people who badmouth you, people who speak ill of you, people who kills your reputation, no matter what you do, they will not stop. Because it's not about you, it's about them. So why waste your time? Why give them the joy? Gusto nila maging miserable, di sila na lang ang miserable. They speak ill about you kung hindi totoo, so hayaan mo siya, di siya mamatay. Bakit ka kasali? Siya naman ang miserable ang buhay, di ba? Kaya nga siya nagsasalita. Okay, if I have a foreign audience, let me just allow me to speak in Tagalog. I just want to speak to my kababayan in my language. Okay? Di ba ganun lang yon? Why do they speak ill about you? Because they're not comfortable about you. Because there are things that you do that they don't approve. Because they envy you. Because you have something that they don't have. Because they don't share the same thoughts as you, right? Meron pa bang iba? Wala na, di ba? O, di hayaan nyo lang sila. Mabuhay ka ng maayos. Coach Sean, babasahin ko lang to. What matter most is what you love and hold dear. For every moment in life should be cherished 365 days a year. Learn and understand what's most important to you, because every interaction matters, and that's how we see it through. Oh, makinig kayo kay Coach Sean. Okay. Coach Sean, ang iyo talagang poetic skills and giftings na buhay. Last mastermind. Mabuhay ka, Coach Sean. Now, who among you here have been in conflict? Nakaranas ka na ng conflict. Pag-aaway, hindi pagkakasundo. Okay? Ilang oras ang dinivote mo para magpaliwanag sa taong ayaw makinig?
Buong buhay ko. Charot.
How many times, how many hours of your productive time you spent fighting for a fight to begin with is not there? Wala naman talagang laban eh. Natatahimik kayo. Mag-move forward na lang tayo. Do you know that when you fight, when you argue, okay, with those people who badmouth you, the more you feel negative about yourself. Why? When they speak ill of you, you respond. What do? Speak another ill. And you hear more of that illness. They speak ill. They speak more of the wickedness, and the more you receive it. You know, the best way to win a fight, okay? Don't give them the opportunity to speak even more. Just walk away. It hurts. It hurts because you want to hear. It hurts because you are like eavesdrop pa. Anong sinabi? Ano daw? Hindi mo na nga naririnig, pinilit mo pang marinig. Diba? Actually, hininaan na nga talaga nila eh. Tapos pumunta ka pa. Ano, ako ba pinag-uusapan nyo? Tapos hindi yan totoo. Pinatulan mo pa. Okay. Okay, eto na. This makes sense. Number 2. Have you done cost-benefit analysis? Hindi. Okay, in the investment world, okay, investors, business people, okay, entrepreneurs would always do a cost-benefit analysis. That means, Whenever we make an expense or we do some costing, we evaluate what would be the benefits to us. Okay. Can we engage on something, should we engage on something where the cost is higher than the benefits? Would you do that? Tataya ka ba ng 1,000,000 kung ang panalo mo 100 piso? Ulitin ko. Would you? Tawang-tawa kayo. Kayo yan eh. Napatulan nyo. Diba? Would you put at stake 1,000,000 pesos when you know that even if you win that fight, you will only win in the amount of 100 pesos? Hindi, di ba? So why do you pick every battles? Why do you pick all the fights? Have you ever thought of asking when situation presents you with battles, how much of winning these battles would add to my success in life? How much of winning this particular thing will add to my joyfulness? How much of this battle will add to my bank account? I guarantee all of you, none. Gusto mo lang talagang patulan. Would you agree with me? You can disagree. If you disagree, let me know. Because that's the problem with human being. We fight for things that doesn't really matter to us. Because you know what matters most to us? Keep dear into our heart, we don't even have to fight for them because they stay close to us. Yun ang mahalin mo, pinaglalaban mo, ayaw ka. Doon ka sa mahal ka, hindi yung kailangan mong habulin. Pag-ibig ba pinag-uusapan natin dito?
Teka lang, ready na ako eh. Sabi na eh.
On my number 3. No. Kidding aside, we lose track and we kind of misunderstood what are the valuable things in us. Kalalaban po natin sa mga bagay na gusto natin, we forget there are things that stay close to us and we lose the opportunity to nurture these relationships. We keep fighting for a relationship that it's not working. Just let it go. Okay, kung ayaw nyong i-let go, somebody advised me of this. I think 3 years ago, okay, he said, Adet, park it. Okay, you can still see it in your peripheral vision. Park it. Because it's not giving you any good for now, park it. You know what happens? I park it. Okay, Pastor Carlo, if you're watching, this is for you. I park it. Naturally, it resolves itself. I park it, go on my way, went on my way, do the things I love, enjoy it, gain balance in my life. And I tell you, that thing, Pastor Carlos said, park it, I win it back, almost doing nothing. Really, there are fights in life, you don't even have to fight for it. It will solve naturally. Minsan po kasi may mga bagay sa buhay nagpapapansin lang. Bitawan mo na. Masakit. Bakit kayo nasasaktan? Ito na makausap ko eh. Oh, just for you though, the sounds that you're hearing are not con sounds. They're real people in the house. There's so much people in the house. But most of the time, I would look straight to you because they don't like to see my eyes. Oh, see, they're smiling. Okay. Now, on my number 3. Have you heard of go for win-win?
Yes.
Not the win-lose? Ano ibig sabihin ng win-win? Ano ibig sabihin ng win-win?
You're happy, I'm happy.
Yung kahit anong mangyari, panalo ka. Tama? O, parang ayaw nyo, parang hindi nyo alam. Okay. Let me share this with you. We all live in a competitive world, correct? Sino dito ang nabubuhay sa competitive world? Taas ang kamay. Amin ka na. Competitive world. Okay. Yung hindi ka makatigil kasi feeling mo pag natigil ka, patay. Alam mo yung ganon? Okay. Sino? Okay. AC, hello. Okay. Imelda Lugo, hello. Magandang gabi for joining. Sino? Competitive world. Sino dito yung feeling mo pag hindi ka pumasok, madidisgrasya yung trabaho mo? Sino po? Okay. Sino dito yung ayaw mong tumigil kasi takot na takot kang mawala ng trabaho? Sino dito yung feeling mo, sayang yung pera? Tama? Tawa kayo ah. O, sige. Ano nangyari sa pamilya mo? Ano nangyari sa kaibigan mo? What happened to the most valuable relationships in your life? Coach, I'm fighting. I'm working hard for them. Have you really asked these people if they really need your money? Or they need your time? Have you really fought for relationship preservations? Or how many relationships have you lost, been broken simply because currency is your driving force? Many times the battle is not about there is an opponent. In life, the battle happens because there's a conflict of what we value and what we think we should value. Who among you here would agree with me that our family and our loved ones are the most valuable possessions we have? Raise your hand. Would you agree with me? Yes. But you also agree that you think that work, money, career is important and you're fighting for that. Yes? So that's not a win-win. It's a win-lose situation. I'm not saying you quit your job. Don't do that, okay? You go hungry, okay? I'm not feeding you here. I'm not saying don't fight for your career. I'm not saying strive for it. Don't strive for it. Don't grow. Don't be better. But what I'm saying, in your fight and pursuit of success in the corporate world, in the hyperactive world, in the hyper-demanding material world, what happens to you as a person? What happens to your mental well-being? What happens to your emotions? What happens to your spirituality? What happens to the quality of relationship that you are doing today, that you are experiencing? Many people would say, I'm depressed, I'm having anxiety, I'm having this, and this. Could it be that your body, your emotions, your heart, your mental being is just saying, I'm hungry for quality relationships? Could it be? Okay, could you smile for me, please? Pwede na bang umiti, di ba? Okay. Have you been angry? Yeah, angry. Sino nagalit na dito? Sino nagalit na dito? Angry, hindi hungry. Hungry order. Kapampangan ba? Sino po ditong nagalit na sa buhay mo? Galit, yung totoong galit. Anong ginawa mo nung nagalit ka? Nagalit ka talaga. In-express mo yung emosyon mo, in-express mo yung sentiments mo, in-express mo lahat. And you believe that is the right thing to do for that person to understand na mali siya. My question, what happened to yourself? Mahal mo ba yung sarili mo sa ginawa mo?
Hindi.
Huwag kang mag-alala, guilty as charged ako dyan. Okay na, friend tayo.
Same page.
Many times we do things that at the end of the day we hurt ourselves. You keep hurting yourself, you can no longer continue with the fight. All battles gone if you keep hurting yourself and you bleed to death. There is such a thing as wisdom, and the first thing that you have to protect in the battle line is yourself. You cannot save anyone if you cannot save your own self. Agree, disagree?
Agree.
Okay, next. On my number 4, have you heard of open discussion? Narinig na ba niyo yun? In open discussion, you respect other people's view. You respect other people's opinion. You respect other people's feelings. You respect that there is harmony in diversity. Tama? Okay, kailan mo ginagawa yan? Gaano mo kadalas ginagawa yan? Siguro ang tanong ko, alam mo bang gawin yung open discussion? Or is it always my way or no way? My terms or no terms? My rules or no rules? How's that? Tahimik ulit tayo.
Nasasaktan na po kasi ako.
May nasasaktan daw po kasi. Okay, let me just share with you a couple of things. If you want to try an open discussion, you have to remember that the first and the foundation of that is you are getting into the discussion. You are getting into the discussion. You are getting into the discussion. Meaning you're getting into talking points. You cannot have an open discussion kung ayaw mo makipag-usap. Discussion nga eh. Monologue daw. Discussion is the beginning of discussion is your intention to speak to the other person. Now when you speak, your objective must be, here's the thing, not to be understood but to understand. Many times nagkakaroon ng collision in an open discussion because you want to talk and say, let's talk for you to understand me. It's not gonna work. If you want discussions to work, let's talk because I want to understand you. Clear? O, ayaw nyo na. Sagot. Okay. When you share your views, okay, sino dito yung opinionated, tas gusto mo laging sinasabi yung mga gusto mo at mga opinion mo? Taas ang kamay. Tapos sasabihin mo pa, just sharing my thoughts. Yan. Okay, if I may share with you my 2 cents worth, ganyan. Diba may mga ganun kayo advice? Okay. Okay. If you are seeking to have an open discussion, know that when you share your views, it is with the objective that the other party would be able to share and speak as well. Don't share your views as if you have already sealed it na tama ka, mali siya. Because when you speak that way, tapos na ang kwento, tapos ang usapan, kasi hindi na sila magsasalita. And you resolve nothing. Correct? Agree? If you seek to go on open discussion, you have to be responsible and supportive of the other person. Many times, discussion doesn't happen because other people don't want to discuss. At ikaw lang yung may gusto ng discussion. If you want an open discussion, support people, help them. And finally, if you want an open discussion, be sure that your objective is to brainstorm, discuss the best solution forward. Not your own solution, not only your desire. Okay? On my number 5, who among you here are conscious? Conscious. Conscious. May consciousness. Who among you here got consciousness? Conscious ka? Conscious ka saan? Sa looks mo, di ba? Who among you have a mental consciousness? If you want to walk on any battle and you want to win that battles, okay. Let me just read this from Coach Lorin. Process of subtraction is really important. Okay, that's the law of subtraction. Sabi niya, process of subtraction is really important nowadays. Okay, hindi ako na-inform na masakit pala ang topic. Ay, sorry. Patawad, Coach. Hindi ko rin naman alam na masakit, nasaktan pa. Law of subtraction, I shared this always in class, okay? That if you want to be better, okay, subtract everything that is not necessary. Masakit pala yun. Okay. If you want to enter on a battle and you want to win, be sure that you are highly conscious. Highly conscious of your emotions. Highly conscious of your physical state. Highly conscious of your spiritual being. So many times you enter into the battle unprepared. Hindi ka na pala conscious. Lumalabang ka pa rin. Kaya ang ending, talo ka talaga. Okay. How many of you here cannot stand a hurtful words? Yung masasakit na salita. Ayaw mo naman masasakit na salita. Sino yon? Oh, si Coach Candy sanay yan eh. Yung mga ayaw. Yung mga hindi sanay. Yung ayaw mo nakakarinig ng masakit na salita. Sino? Taas ang kamay. Ayaw natin, tama? Kung ayaw natin, edi wag tayo makipag-usap sa mga taong walang sinabi kundi masakit. Why engage in those battles, right? You don't want to hear the words. You don't want to hear the trust. You don't want to hear the toxic. You don't want to invite the toxic in your body. Don't fight. That's not for you. That's too little. That's too low for you. Agree, disagree? Bye. Okay, can we just breathe in? Woo! Kevin, okay naman tayo dyan? Si Kevin nakangiti pa eh. You will love number 6. Okay, number 6 is very good.
6 daw, mamahalin siya, Coach. Sabi ni Coach.
On my number 6, in any battle line, identify your exit point. Exit point. E-X-I-T. Exit. Know when you are throwing the towel. Define it at the beginning of the ball game. When this happens, that's it. I'm turning my back. Define that at the beginning of the battle. I've won a lot of battles in my life, and that's one thing that I've been holding. That keeps me strong and that keeps me standing. I know when to throw the towel. And when I throw the towel, it's over. Done. Many times you don't know that. Boxers, nakita niyo po yun? Di ba? Boxers, hindi sila pwede mag-throw ng towel. Lumalaban, walang towel. Sino nagtatapon ng towel? Coach, right? The coach knows. Buhay pa naman yung boxer niya. Pwede pang lumaban, tama? But the coach will just throw in and say, enough. This is not the best time to fight. We'll fight again. When I started in a corporate world, the corporate world was very, very toxic and very cruel. That's the way I would always look at it. But I'm grateful and thankful for the money. Okay, don't quit me wrong. But I always hold this to myself. There is always a time when I need to step 1 step backward, but 2 steps forward. Know when you have to do that. Stepping backward is not losing. Stepping backward is just saying, that's my exit point. I'm gonna forward stronger, better, with wisdom and in control. Yes? Umiti naman kayo. Ina-absorb. Okay? Let's give a very light example of when to have an exit point. Yung magaan lang, mag-relasyon, masakit yan eh. Okay? You imagine when you want to complain for something, pag bumibili ka ng gamit, tapos you want to return or exchange. Correct? Tapos nagpapabalik-balik ka, kasi ayaw nilang palitan. Sino na may ganun experience? May binili ka, hindi mo gusto, tapos nagpapabalik-balik ka. Alam mo, minsan nakakalimutan mo, kakabalik-balik mo, mas mahal pa yung pamasahe mo. Tama? Sasabi mo, pinaglalaban ko lang ang prinsipyo. Galing. Ilan ang absence mo sa work? Ang prinsipyo din ng work, di ba? May deduction ka. Think about it. There are times, I remember there was a time we were on a vacation, the whole family, and alam mo yung pag nagbabakasyon kayo, tapos may mga tour guide, di ba hindi naman lahat ng tour guide maayos? Diba? They promise you one thing, they will deliver short change, minsan nawawala sila, yung mga ganon. So galit na galit ka, naiinis ka, you just have to realize you're there for a vacation. And if you spend your time, if you waste your time arguing with them, you mess up the whole thing, right? Eh di palitan ng tour guide, sayang yung binayad eh, mas sayang yung oras mong magalit. Tapos computin mo, magkano lang ba yun? Na-afford mo nga yung maraming thousands eh, yung few hundreds, ayaw mo pang bitawan para gumanda pa mumuhay mo. You understand? The reason why people cannot exit on a ball game, on a game, on a war, kasi hindi nyo define yung exit point. Similarly, when you enter into a relationship, define your exit point. Pag sinasaktan ka na, ginugulpi ka na, labas. Hindi kasama yun. Yes.
Walang relationship.
Except, sorry? Hindi ko daw. Plan B? Anong tanong?
Yung exit point is in plan B.
Exit point is plan B? No, it's not. It's really choosing that you're ending it. Because when you say it's plan B, what happens to your mind is how it will work. Okay? Because it's still there. It's the same plan. It's the same route. Okay? I'll get that on my number 7. Okay? Exit point is naturally and literally you close it. Example, you're in a workplace. The work is not serving you already. It's killing your body. Right? It's draining your mind. Your emotions is no longer there. When you talk about plan B, you talk about how can I stretch my body? How can I cool down? You take vacations, right? That's your plan B. But you still come back. Okay? Or, in some cases, plan B would be the same profession, the same industry, but different company. How many of you have done that? Same work. Same work. Right? You change the company and you still feel the toxin. Yes? Because the toxin is where? In the profession. Thinking? Connecting? Do I get your... Okay. All right. On my number 7. Okay. This is my favorite. You wanna hear? Let go of your unresolved problems. Let go. Let go. Here's the point. Acknowledge your emotions and acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge your sentiments. Acknowledge your disappointment. Acknowledge the reality that it's not working. Acknowledge all that is there in the battle line. But sometimes, things will never end the way you really want it. No matter what. Many times I encounter clients, they will tell me, have done everything. I put this, and whatever route we will see, a client will tell, I've done that, been there, done that. You've heard that? Been there, done that, exhausted everything, it's not working. My question would be, so why are you still there? What is it there for us to work? You already said, been there, done that, and everything is already on a closed door. Is that such a thing as a closed door? Huh? There's none? Meron ba? Meron bang closed door? Closed door because maybe you're not on the right path. You want to move forward? Get a new path. Because many times, it's our stubbornness to just get into that path that continue for us to see the closed doors. Let go of that. Let go of that. If you choose your battles in life, you'll come out stronger. You'll come out better. You'll win more battles. And as you continue to win, the law of momentum tells us that you are in motion, you are winning, you will continue to win. Maybe sometime later, you encounter the same problem of which you part, and you will be stronger to handle it. Maybe that's going to be time that you can win it. There's such a thing as readiness, timing, and also capability and ability. Everything takes time. Maybe this is not the time for you to pick that battle. Maybe this is not the moment for you to face that battle. Or maybe the battle is not for you. Maybe the battle is just something that God has allowed you to see, but it's also an opportunity for God to say, child, this battle is mine. Take your time to rest, enjoy life, because that's what you are created for. Good evening, everyone. This is Coach A. Thank you for joining me.